One of the most magical places in the world is a tiny grass strip a few miles north of Eugene, Oregon, called Strofield. It's an aviator's playground, filled with tail draggers, old cars, and if you spend 3 days begging, maybe they'll even let you drive the excavator. Earlier this year, I came up to Strock to fly Jess and Brian's T6 Texan, and I posted an awesome video about it. But the magic of Strock isn't just in the show planes. It's the community of people, dogs, and engines that bring this place to life. So consider this video a postcard from me to you from my trip to Strofield. It's my love letter to aviation during a particularly tough year of losing my medical. It's a video that's let me relive one of my favorite weekends over and over. So I hope that you enjoy it as much as I have enjoyed making it.
Horsepower than both of our airplanes combined.
Huh?
That thing has more horsepower than both of our airplanes combined.
Yeah.
The thing about pilots, though, is that we tend to be suckers for big engines with or without wings. And my friend Stacy is driving, and she is a life flight pilot. And I told her the only rule is that we're not allowed to meet any of her coworkers today. A theme you might notice in this video is that runways are fun for pretty much any vehicle. But don't worry, it's a civilized airport and any arriving or departing aircraft will always get priority, even if it's a nose wheel.
Hi, I just want to pick you up and snuggle you. Yeah. All right, Bagel, you against me, bro. You against me, bro. So this Piper Cub, Jess and Brian's Cub, is the airplane I did my very first tailwheel landing in at their wedding, actually. And it's the plane that like got me hooked on tailwheel, and it's like kind of the reason I bought my 140. But I have not flown it since that very first tailwheel experience. Being at Strock and not being able to fly is, in some ways it's comforting because it's like a place where no matter what, I know I'll have access to airplanes and I'll be able to fly. But last time I was here was right after I got the 140 and like right after I had soloed the 140 for the first time. I had only soloed that airplane once. And then I flew it up here. This is genuinely the airport I learned to fly tailwheel at. And I feel like I've grown so much as a pilot since I was last here, except that I'm like not really a pilot anymore. I flew across the entire country with the pole sticking out of my bum like this. Boom. That'll be a really good shot. The thing with this is you can't have any tailwheel first landings. Ask me how I know.
How do you know?
Hypothesis. Is there a step or is it just a pull up? Your step is right here actually. Or the wheel. Not pull some like bouldering moves to get in there. When I flew that Pete and pull for the propeller I made, I like did some shenanigans to get in and he was like, I'm impressed that that worked. Let's go cubbing! Brakes! Next hot!
And now's the part where I have to come clean and admit that I was so excited to go cubbing with Jess that I forgot to turn any of the cameras on. But don't worry, I go cubbing again later.
Wheelies in the golf cart! Whee!
Okay, so maybe the golf cart doesn't have the power for wheelies, but how about this? This is Jess's 67 Mustang that she meticulously restored when she was in high school as a project with her dad. And it felt like as good a time as any to embarrass myself on the internet by learning to drive stick and recording it.
You might want to scoot the seat forward. So feel that lever kind of under your bum right there. Over on the other side, pull it up and scoot your butt forward. All right.
Short people mode activated.
Okay, park and brake off.
To be honest, my legs are pretty long. Okay.
All the way down. And all the way forward. First thing, foot on the clutch. This one? Yep. Push down and pop her into neutral. Yep. And then a little bit of gas when you start. You don't need to hold the clutch on start. So. A little bit of gas. There you go. Okay, so clutch in. Clutch in. Look down. All the way And so I usually leave it in first because it won't roll in first. So clutch in, shifter in first. Oh.
Now I know how to drive stick. How's that for cool girl aesthetic? You haven't lived until you've driven your friend's 67 Mustang down a runway somewhere in the middle of Oregon.
And this right here is the Harper's current Pride and Joy project, a 1923 Dodge Brothers business sedan that looked like this a few years ago when they found it in Brian's cousin's barn.
What? Okay.
So with excavator, when you're driving, you drive with your feet. When you're working, you work with your hands. When I got this, that was what I learned from the guy who purchased this new. He says you just should be worrying about joysticks with your hands and doing the work. The operating station drives with your feet. Stick is, in and out, and then up and down there. And then bucket is in, out, is to your lap or to the wall.
Okay.
That makes sense. Yeah, a little bit of coordination that's involved with this. Your throttle control is that knob right there. And so you'll start at idle, and then you'll kind of set just a low RPM, not a high, you're not gonna just firewall it. And then if you're having to hop off or something, you just push this button like that, and then it'll decrease throttle. It's a little bitty nubby button right there.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's gonna be for your thumb. So that you can see the bucket, and then on top of the bucket, there's those 3 forks.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
the thumb, so you can actually grab something.
stuff, okay.
This one is spins the actual machine itself.
All right.
Yeah, buddy.
We're cooking.
Yeah, buddy. There you go. And now rotate the bucket out, so that's your right one. So you want to, yep.
Yo. Yo. My mental health has never been better than this moment right now. Come catch me, FAA!
Oh man, she's every engineer's dream is to run an excavator. I'm like, well, hell, let's do it.
I have peaked. I will never in my life be cooler than I feel right now. Brian K. Harper, making dreams come true. Every day.
Yeah, you never quit playing with the toys.
You never
they just get bigger.
Yo.
Yeah, buddy.
Thank you.
Here's your checkout.
Hell yeah.
Go dig a hole.
Yes. I could dig so many holes. I could dig so many holes.
Yeah, buddy. But I don't run it all that often, but when I do, I'm like, okay. Because you're trying to coordinate like a nice dig, Otherwise, you can just like dig like you're going as far down as you can, and it's like, ugh. It tightens your skills on hand-eye coordination.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you know how there's like a thing in Vegas where you can they have like an empty lot full of these.
Oh
you can,
yeah,
rent.
I heard about that.
I feel like I never have to do it.
No, you just come here.
I got my
we'll set it up.
Strofield.
And like, okay,
Next time you need a hole dug, be like, hey, can you fly up from LA? I drove forwards and backwards. I'm ready.
Yeah.
Put me in, coach.
Okay, you're in. You're in.
Oh yeah.
Oh man, rock and roll.
Crummy day, detective. Solving this string of data breaches is just getting to be above my pay grade. It was just another job until my personal info got leaked in that PI firm leak downtown. But you hate those knuckleheads. I thought you never worked with them. Exactly. Some chrome domed geezer showed up at my house yesterday. I can't solve this case if I can't get any shut-eye knowing that random strangers on the internet can access my data without my consent. I know just the gal to help. I work alone. You can't crack this case on your own, detective. It would take you years for you to go through and manually request the removal of all of your data. Incogni will do that automatically. Are you a family man, detective? With Incogni's Unlimited and Family Unlimited Plans custom removals feature, you can point to any website where your personal data is visible and one of my privacy agents will take care of that for you. Hot diggity dog. That's gobbledygook. It can't be that simple. Why, I ain't pulling your leg. After I started using Incogni, I went from 2 to 3 spam calls per day to maybe 1 a week, and my mailbox hasn't seen a junk mail in months. But just create your account, say whose personal data you want us to request the removal of, and then you can just sit back and let us keep you updated on our progress. Well, are you gonna let data brokers keep profiting off your private information, or are you gonna take your personal data into your own hands?
Go to incogni.com/Foxlin and use code Foxlin for 60% off. Incogni helps you wipe yourself from the internet completely, so get your personal data off the market for 60% off by clicking the link below or going to incogni.com/Foxlin and using code Foxlin at checkout. Thank you to Incogni for sponsoring this video. See, I told you we'd go cubbing again, and this time cubbing with friends, because cubbing in formation is always better than cubbing solo.
Check, check.
Check, 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 check.
Word.
Oh, we cubbing now.
Yeah, buddy.
The red looks so good on the Taylorcraft.
It does. It really does look good. Eugene Tower, Piper Cub 42747's on the ground at Strofield with Golf. I'd like to request a flight of 2 eastbound, please.
Piper Cub 42747, flight Eugene Tower, roger, proceed as requested.
Piper Cub 42747 flight.
Man, this thing gets off the ground so fast.
Yes, it does.
What the heck?
We didn't record it, but formation flights are always briefed while we're on the ground. And in this case, our plan is that we'll take off in the Cub, Stacy and Hannah will take off in the Taylorcraft right behind us, and then eventually Jess will take off in the 180 and come do a couple flybys.
The river is so pretty.
It's so beautiful here. Oh, man. It always has water in it. I love it.
How's that speed for you?
Oh, this is great. I can adjust in and out, too. It's nice.
Perfect. Hey, what altitude are you guys at? I'm still 1,000.
Which side are they coming up on?
I'm going to guess it's going to be off
gonna
of
be that
her
side, right?
left. Yeah.
Later, Slowpoke. You're so cool.
And speed.
Alright, coming around for another pass. Roger, roger.
Alright, about a quarter mile behind. Alright, see you guys back at the barn.
Alright, phew.
Do we do a break to the right?
All right, we're gonna do a break to the right. Xyla was requesting one from us off of you.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
And not quite a T6, but pretty good.
Now, I absolutely love living in California. I love flying in California. I love flying through the Sierras and the high desert. But I gotta say, there will always be a very special place in my heart for flying over just like green, lush farmland. It feels so like such quintessential American aviation. Like it's the core of what aviation in this country was built around. And also, it's just freaking beautiful.
All right, Stacy, I'm going to be loose off of your right side for this river run.
Also, y'all got saved from my yapping because it's really hard to transmit from the front seat of the Cub because you have to reach behind to hit the push to talk. So you're saved from me yapping on the radio.
Eugene Tower, Piper Cub 42747 is 6 miles north Eugene, returning Strofield.
Piper Cub 747, Eugene Tower, wind to Eugene 35010, altimeter 3020. Proceed as requested into Strock.
Can I fly?
Oh yeah, sorry, shoot.
Oh, no, you're good. I don't actually really know how to fly this thing.
So I would definitely stay above the tree line, coming above these trees.
Here.
I want to gain a little altitude over the golf course here. Might pull up.
Pull up?
Yeah, and turn like a hard right, because we're going to be getting into Eugene stuff. Yeah, more throttle. There you go. Yeah, people are coming. There you go, and Strofield's right up there. There you go. So you want to try to land it? So, we're going to beam the numbers now. Roll the throttle back to 1500. Just like that. And then you grab carb heat. That's just down here. Grab that one, pull that black one back.
Okay.
Yep. The red one's the mixture, so you definitely want to visualize.
Yep, that's scary.
Yep. And then keep that power in, because we're going to lose altitude when we turn into the wind. And this is where you want to be very careful on your bottom rudder on days like today. And I like to roll in 8 rolls of trim. And then we're going a little hot, so we'll just bring the power back. Put a little bit in there, just to help keep that glide slope. And as you know you got it made, just slowly roll that power out. And hold it off. Like that. That stick all the way back. That's Flying Cub.
Nice.
Yeah, buddy.
It's kind of surreal to be here and not be able to fly. Last time I was here, I flew my 140 up. It was a 2-day trip. I soloed it once, and then I flew it up here, and I spent a couple weeks staying with Jess and Brian and just like putzing around the pattern and on the grass strip, practicing all my like short field, soft field, takeoffs and landings. Strock is like the epitome of the aviation community and how open and welcoming everyone is. Like at breakfast this morning, they literally had a friend be like, hey, we're landing at Strock, we gotta use your bathroom. And they literally just came, used the bathroom, like said hello, stole a piece of bacon and left. And it's so hard to describe how like magical that is to people outside of aviation, I think, but I'm no longer in the middle of it right now, I'm adjacent to it. I'm not one of the people that can fly in, steal some snacks and use their bathroom and then leave. I would rather be here with my medical, but if I had to be anywhere without my medical, this is the place to be.